What did the white stripes say while playing Riichi Mahjong? I'm gonna call upon a 7-dealer repeat, couldn't hold me back. I'm gonna Tenhou on, going for a Baimon full flush, no cap. And if the red 5 would soon appear, then I'll sumo here. Pretty cool, right? Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. That's the White Stripes with 7 Nation Army. Of course, we all know this. Many people are saying this. Folks, it's a glorious day to be playing Mahjong here in the Jade Room. I'm not gonna spoil what happened on stream last night, okay? Because this video is going up, I think, on Friday or Saturday, and the VODs, they show up on Monday evenings. But let's just say this: things are looking absolutely. I mean, there's no tears in my eyes. Let's just say that we're on solid ground, okay? We're doing some responsible Billy Bean baseball. We're playing smart. We're bump setting and spiking. That's all I'm gonna say. It's all I'm gonna say, folks. As we load into the Jade Room today, let me just say this. If you like this song and you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every day. Maybe even leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous today. Wow, we want. Okay, that's, I didn't mean to accidentally, I was just saying wow in as many syllables as I could. I didn't mean to accidentally invoke Borat, which is my favorite Magic the Gathering spell. Oh, you've never played Invoke Borat before? Clearly you haven't lived. I mean, all triplets is maybe not the worst idea I've ever had in my entire life. It actually might be. All triplets actually might be, but oh my god. I mean, I don't really know what's going on here, man. I'm going tiny. Okay, let me just say this. Before we get too in the weeds of this Jade Room game, Asasi Baka, you know what's coming. Asasi Baka subscribed to me on Twitch when I wasn't even streaming. That's contrarian. I thank you for your contrarian manner. My Family Guy impressions. Here we go. Pina, is your username, did you kind of flip the first letter of your last name with the first letter of your first name? Lowers, that's why my name is Pay Me Jage. I believe it's in reference to Jamie Page. Like, that's not in reference, but thank you for the Twitch Prime. Like, that why my, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. It helps keeps the light on, folks. I mean, like, look, we could have maybe gone for a fast, making my way downtown, walking fast, pawning even faster, and I'm homebound, young. I mean, now I'm like, oh my god, I'm one tile away from Tenhou 7 pairs. Really? But am I just supposed to full send for, am I supposed to full send for all triplets? Tenhou all triplets kind of nasty with it. Lord, tell me how to say no to this. It's kind of nasty. Oh, this is a dangerous one, folks. This is a dangerous one. I mean, oh, she a devil? She a bad little bee? She a rebel? I'm gonna go for it. This is maybe the stupidest idea I've ever had. It might end up on the death note. What's the death note? It's my Word document that I have open when I play Riichi Mahjong now. Riichi Mahjong. Or how to not look like a fool with your pants on the ground. Hang on, is the 6 safe? It's not even that safe. You know what? I'm Audi 9000. You can't make me. You absolutely cannot make me. I don't know how to minimize it now, but just know that, let me alt tab a little. Let me alt tab. Yo, I don't know. So it's not showing up on your screen anymore, but it is absolutely still stuck on my screen. Help me, stepbrother. Okay, it's gone. Anyway, I did learn, I don't think this will spoil too much about what has happened, but okay, left lord with the Riichi. And I am gonna fold. Tenhou all triplets is just never worth going for. It's too zuzzy. It's too zuzzy. Even for like a Joker guy like me, you know? I think society's twisted, you know? Okay, Riichi Sumo Ipatsu. Not where you want to be, but it gives me an awesome opportunity to let you know. Number one, you probably want to see this hand, right? Okay, Riichi Ipatsu, Sumo Dora. And they might have hit an Oradora. No, they did not hit an Oradora. Okay, we're feeling very lucky. It's a chaotic environment today. But I need to show you this. I organized it so now it's grammatically a little bit stronger. And now I added a few of these from last stream. Don't get seduced by the unknown. If there's 10 tiles left, do not push for Tenpai. That is an important lesson that we must all remember, folks. We must always remember that. Never let go of the fact that if it's getting too close to the end game, Avenger style, do not just send it, okay? Do not just full send it because you want to be cute about it and get into Tenpai, okay? It's not worth it. It's absolutely not worth it. Speaking of worth it, this hand is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It makes it a little awkward drawing into a 7-8 when I really want to be using this red 5, but who knows? We might get lucky. We might draw into a 4 of circles or something like that. I mean, this is a little bit zuzzy. This is a little bit zuzzy, but not in the way that I like, right? I want to be able to use this red 5, but in terms of tile efficiency, it is a very inefficient tile. Like, we can still accept 6 or 9. Nice, even without it. Oh, was I supposed to cut red 5 to not be a greed lord about it? I mean, this is Ishan 10, but it's so bad. Okay, I mean, it's okay. It's okay. Hang in there, Yusong. Hang in there, Yusong. This is 1 away from Tenpai. If we draw into something like 5 of bamboo right now, my significant other very, very kindly opening the door for me. If we draw into something like the 5 of bamboo right now, I might call the Riichi, right? It's Riichi on a double-sided weight. And now that is also Riichi on a double-sided weight, but now if I pawn the freaking red dragons, it's like, what is our pair gonna be? Right now, we could still pawn the red dragoons and then still discard a 4 and a 6, right? Keep the 7 of characters as our pair. Anyway, I'm in all over the map today. Who am I? Paul Bufano at the Colgate Hour? I can't believe, I mean, I'm sending it. The reason that I'm sending it, even though it is not a good Riichi, right? It is a Riichi only hand on a single tile weight. The reason that I'm so confident about setting it is because we have a Suji trap. We have a devious Suji trap being laid here. We've discarded 8 of bamboo and 2 of bamboo. Had these 2 tiles not been in my discard pool, I would never have sent this. I would have never sent this. It's like a DM that you wish you could take back. Haha, you're so cute. Haha. This is your boss's account, actually, you know? It's been a while since I've worked in a professional environment. I don't know if you can tell. But if we did not have the Suji trap here, because people know I'm not waiting with a 6-7, people know I'm not waiting with a 3-4, the 5 is inside Suji. It should be safe. And that's when I pounce. Like a tiger in the Amazon. Okay, all right. Right Lord's gonna win this one. And I'm also gonna be real with you. I don't know if there are tigers in the Amazon, but come on, there's probably some tigers in the Amazon, right? Anyway, this has been all over the map. I don't know if I've said a single coherent thought all video. You know what I was thinking about though? My significant other, she was just in a meeting. And then in that meeting, like this is a very precarious dance that we dance because I have to sing 7 Nation Army. I have to. People are like, oh, you sung. Can't you just wait until later? Nah, the art calls to me, okay? I have to sing 7 Nation Army by the White Stripes, Riichi Mahjong style. Hang on. This hand, 1, 2, 3, 4. This hand is like ass mode. This hand is genuinely ass. I don't know if I can pawn the first one. I think I might be able to pawn the second one, but I don't know if I can pawn the first one. This hand is just, I'm sorry. It's just really, really bad. Even if we pawn into it, I'm going into a little bit of a skibbity toilet trap right now, but even if we pawn into it, it's not like the rest of this hand is flowing like the Tigris and the Euphrates, Mesopotamia reference. It's very, very bad. Left Lord is gonna pawn up the red dragoons. Maybe they got something a little bit better than what I've got going on. That's absolutely okay. As is their right, as is their prerogative. Left Lord Sheehan up a storm as well. You know, I don't have to cheat here. I can still make like a t-shirt and fold, you know? 5 of characters could deal into Left Lord at any second. Am I scared that they have 2 Dora? No, I don't think so, right? Oh, a lot of 7 of bamboos are being thrown right now. Just took out Tomato Town. I don't really know what our pair is gonna be, folks. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know what our pair is gonna be. I would love to see a 4 of bamboo. That is the Dora tile after all. And I think I can get away with throwing away 9 of characters. The only way this turns really bad for us is if Left Lord is going for like a half outside hand or something along those lines. 3 of circles, no. Okay, you might be a little saddened at the fact that like we're not playing aggressively with this hand, but in your wildest daydreams, right? You're writing your own Harry Potter fanfiction right now. In your wildest daydreams, McGonagall X Ron. No, that's so inappropriate. Oh my god. But anyway, like what is this hand? What is this hand except freaking, you know, white dragon, maybe 1 door. I'm folding. I'm absolutely folded. I'm 9 tiles in. I got nothing, folks. Anyway, I have to, like, I don't want to ruin my significant other's professional career by singing Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes too loudly. It's true. It's a delicate dance we dance, you know? But I think we're gonna figure it out together, and it's gonna be absolutely great. So we do not have any pog-rich environments right now in our hand, and by that I mean we have very, very little value. But what we lack in value, we make up for in heart, and by that I mean what we lack in value, we make up for by the fact that we say to ourselves, there's not a lot of Dora being shown except for the Dora that was literally just discarded, and we can tell ourselves that we're making the right decision. You are going for a half flush in the circle suit. I'm gonna huge fold with the 9 of characters. Better late than never, right? Than realize that a crosslord is going for a dank flush in the circle suit. Oh no. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't be saying oh no into the microphone. I'm not Gargura. I don't know if I can pull that off, but I don't know, maybe I can. We let the court of public opinion decide that. Okay. This is a great tile to pick up for us right now. Can I discard a 1 of bamboo and live to tell the tale? Yo, check out the hook while the DJ revolves it. Why am I kind of getting rizzed by the red 5 right now? I'm totally fine discarding that. This is a dangerous tile. A crosser could be going for that half flush still. Looking like a fool with your flush on the ground. I throw away 9 of characters because 6 of characters passed, and I know no one's waiting with a 7-8 in their hand. It's still very tricky. I love to see the red dragon late into the game. A safe tile. Oh, but I need to get rid of, oh, you've doomed us all. I mean, I throw away 7 of characters. It's got to be my safest tile. So a crosslord going sicko mode, right lord, 2 Dora, 2 red 5, Haktua on the red 5 as well. Terrifying situation. A crosslord, they didn't have the half flush, but you know, I think we were right to be a little bit cautious. They hadn't discarded any of their circle tiles like for the longest time. Who are you, Billy Joel? And that's why we have the soundboard, folks. Sometimes you tell a joke that's so good and you're like, this is a crime that nobody's clapping to it. And that's why we have the soundboard. It brings a certain joie de vivre to the stream. Maybe the most aggressive way that anyone's ever said joie de vivre before. How am I doing outside of the game? I'm doing fine. I'm counting my blessings, okay? Blessing number 1. Blessing number 1. It is 2 days into my mandated 5 days of jury service that I could be called in at any moment. Like, I know I've talked about this a lot before, but hang on. I mean, I'm still really pogged if I draw into another Nolan Northwind. I'm way more pogged about that than anything else here. I am 1 tile away from Tenpai. The 1 piece is real. I don't love that though. Sure. Now this is kind of interesting because if we draw into like a 3 or a 4 of bamboo, that's way better than this 1-2 shape. So I'm kind of okay with that. So anyway, for this entire week, I basically, like, every night I have to check to see if I have to go into jury duty the next day. It is a terrifying, you know, roulette of anxiety. I do not enjoy gambling. I do not enjoy calling Riichi on my jury duty potential. You know what I mean? Like, this is a gamble. This is a probability that I don't even know the odds, and I don't enjoy thinking about it either. But we are 2 days in, Haktua days in, and I have not yet been called in, and for that I am very, very grateful, folks. I'm very, very grateful. That is, ooh, do I cut this or? Yo, I'm gonna be real with you. The 1-2 shape is actually gone. I know we're no longer 1 tile away from Tenpai, but did we even really want to be in Tenpai? This is like when you ask someone out and you get rejected and you're like, I didn't like that I didn't want that anyway. And you're like obviously molding and crying, but like I actually didn't want that anyway because I'm like, you know, I'd rather use something around the 7. Plus 2 of the 3s were already thrown. You know, I didn't like my odds necessarily. Love Lord with the Riichi. I think I can maybe flirt around how lucky we are to be alive right now with the idea of going for a flush in the bamboo suit. I mean, in for a penny, in for a pound. But I'm not gonna just push this like willy-nilly. I don't want to just you know, throw caution to the wind necessarily. Other blessings that I'm gonna count, it after a period of 5 consecutive days with 100+ degree Fahrenheit weather. Like yesterday was 106 at the height of it, and I'm gonna fold here. I have nothing. I'm losing this game. I'm slowly bleeding to death, but like at no point for any of my hands was I like, yippee, you know what I mean? Wahoo, you know? I'm not going Mario mode. I'm not going Luigi mode. We're very lucky that Leffler did not sumo on the Dora either, right? So this is fine. I know it doesn't look good, and I know it looks like we're in last place, but like, it's only last place if you really think that this 4,000 point thing is insurmountable. It is so mountable. You know what I mean? It's like me on the 3rd date. It's just very, very mountable. Yeah, that's not something I regret saying. No, that's fine. It is today. Yesterday was like 106 degrees. Today is 94 degrees. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so happy about that, folks. Now when my significant other and we go out at night to hit up all the hottest clubs, go around driving for Pokestops so that Yusong could have gifts in Pokemon Go to give to people across the world on his friends list to rank up in terms of friendship XP. When we hit up the hottest clubs every night, it's gonna be way more pleasant of a drive, baby. So that's gonna be nice. You know, last night we were out and it was like still like 95 degrees, even though the sun had set, or it's just something like horrifically twisted like that. I could have had a 789 Sanshoku, but did I really want that? I didn't want that anyway. No, I think I did want that maybe. I don't know. Like this hand is not very good. I'm just gonna give it to you straight. I don't think this hand is very good. I mean, 3 of circles, like, oh, this feels so bad. This feels so bad. Like, I don't really know what this hand is. This 8-9 shape is also pretty useless. Not gonna lie to you, because we could still accept 7 of characters even without this 8-9. Like, and the rest of our tiles, like, I like the rest of our tiles. So I think throwing away this 8-9 shape is pretty pog. Okay, just spit in my mouth, why don't you? Just spit in my open mouth. All right. Last night we were out and I was truly so hot that I think I was having like a panic attack, and then we stepped into a Starbucks and I got myself, and this is not sponsored content, I was like so thirsty and we didn't have any water, and we were going, number one, to cancel her old internet service, right? Just one of those things that you got to do in the move. And then afterwards we were like, well, there's a Lucario raid just 2 blocks away. Little did we know that, you know, walking a short 2 blocks even in 1,000-degree heat is, yeah, that's gonna sting. That's gonna absolutely suck. So after we did the Lucario raid, maybe should have cheated there, but I'm not really sure I want to go for it right now. Hang on. What are my safe tiles? And I should also, like, I don't need to get cute with it necessarily, but like, I don't hate the idea. Hang on. That I don't know if that was necessarily correct. I do want to get into Tenpai, so long as it does not necessitate me sticking my neck out, my back out, my pee out, or my crack out. Safe tiles. Just mouse over everything. I'm going to throw 2 of bamboo because 5 of bamboo is safe. If I lose this round, I honestly deserve it. I honestly deserve it so bad because we could have had 2 copies, Hakutua copies, of the 2 of bamboo. And now we only have 1 copy. Rylord's going for it, by the way. Rylord is not going to take this one and just like roll over and die. They are absolutely going for it. But we have some pretty safe tiles too, right? 5 of bamboo is safe, so we know that no one's waiting with a 6-7. And I think all the 7s are gone too, so no one can have a 7-9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, all of them are in fact gone. Someone could still have a single tile wait on the 8 of bamboo to ruin my entire life. You know what? If they got that one, they actually got that one. Oh, and now you're gonna F me. Okay. I don't want to throw Clint Eastwood. It's actually like the most terrifying tile that I've ever seen. And if I deal in here, it's actually all my fault. Oh my god, this was getting way too cute with it. Luckily it passed, but like a show that my mom used to watch all the time, I shouldn't be alive. Clint Eastwood is actually safe. Okay. Okay, we're hoping for some more safe tiles. How many 3 of circles are visible? 1, 2, not enough. 1, 2, buckle my shoe even. It's absolutely not enough. But if we make it out of this round, just not having ruffled anyone's feathers, we absolutely love to see it. All the 5s are gone. No one can have a 3-4. This is Suji. This is Suji. I'm okay with going for it. Someone could have had a 1-2 or maybe like a pair of the 3s. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm just gonna count my blessings, folks. I'm absolutely gonna count my blessings. Here we go. Did not deal into right lord. Single tile wait on the circle 4. Very audacious chase, I'm gonna say. It's a pretty audacious chase. And I'm not just saying that because of the lovely alliteration either. So we are slipping into the Shadow Realm. I'm not gonna lie. We are absolutely slipping into the Shadow Realm, but we shan't give up hope. I still think that this game is so you know, earlier we were talking about how I was very mountable. Now in this game though, our deficit is not unsurmountable. And that's why we have the soundboard, folks. And that's why we have the soundboard. That's the reason that I downloaded those MP3s to begin with. Maybe the 1 is okay if we draw into a 3. No, I'm still okay drawing into a 3-4-4 shape. I mean, this hand is pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. If we draw into another pair, maybe we can go for the forbidden fruit. That is 7 peasies, aka 7 pairs. I mean, this is like decent shapes in the bamboo suit. Oh my goodness, it's so awkward right now. This hand is going through adolescence, and you know what? It's a normal part of everyone's life. But I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about how awkward I feel. Anyway, I got this Starbucks refresher because I thought I was gonna die of thirst. And holy smokes, folks, this is not sponsored. It was genuinely, or I don't know. I think I got a peach green tea lemonade or something. There was just a lot of words in that order where I was like, yes, yes, yes. You know, this is the greatest day of my life. And it was so good, and it genuinely made me nostalgic for a childhood that I did not have. You know what I mean? You know, you absolutely know what I mean. I was like, if I was in high school right now, this is what I would be drinking. This peach tea lemonade concoction. This is 100% what I'd be smacking on if I was in high school right now. And I'm not in high school right now. I'm a fully fledged adult. I also disregarded 7 pairs in the hopes of getting into a sane tenpai. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, this is horrendous, folks. I don't know how to tell you this, but this hand does not achieve tenpai very, very easily. So one of these pairs needs to become a triplet, and look at that. Now it's impossible. Now it's actually impossible for the... Oh my... Right Lord takes it with a Tanya. None of our hands have been that amazing though. You know what I mean? I haven't received a starting hand, a starting high pie, if you will, and have gone sheesh or anything. This hand is the closest that we've gotten in a long, long time. Till touchdown brings me back again to find. Right Lord, this is the most obvious half flush of all time, right? Because Right Lord cannot be going for, maybe I shouldn't have, I don't know, this one's a little bit awkward. We're 1 tile away from tenpai right now. If we get 8 of bamboo, wowzers. Wowzers. I mean, that's good, don't get me wrong. Should I have kept that 3-4-5-5 shape? It's really, really strong, but what would I discard? I suppose like 8 of circles? But I like 8 of circles. It can become 9 of circles. Okay, now it's like, oh, it's awkward right now, folks. Now it's very, very awkward. So the nut draw, beyond a shadow of a doubt, nut draw is 3 of bamboo. 3 of bamboo, I throw everything in the kitchen sink behind this Riichi. Riichi Pinfu, red 5, red 5. This is the first hand that we've played this entire game where I'm actually like, you know, bow bow. I'm going Fuamoko mode, the way I'm going bow bow. Like, I'm actually excited about this one. Fuamoko is a Hololive VTuber. I mean, they're like, you know, they're twins. They share an account. I mean, point is, I'm excited about this hand. My tail is wagging, folks. Because I wouldn't, you know, if I was in high school right now, I'd probably not be drinking caffeine. Like caffeine, I'm just not a caffeine Andy, you know? I'm not a caffeine Carol in the sense that it makes my skeleton want to jump out from my skin, you know? Every time I have caffeine, it's like, oh, I'm gonna die today. Like this is very scary. I hope everything's okay. Hope my heart can handle whatever's going on in here. But let's be real. I think if I was in high school right now, I would probably, oh, do you have it? There's no way if you had a 6-7 early on that you would break, if you had a 6-6-7 early on that you would break it off for that. And not only that, there's 3 6s and 3 7s visible. We should have known that, right, Lord? We should have been a little bit more careful on the half flush watch, by the way. We should have been way more careful on the half flush watch. I was one tile away from a really nasty tempai, though. Ay, 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 ay. What is this? This hand is like, oh, I mean, it's good, but I'm like, why all the pairs? What happened to my sequences, man? Game of Thrones voice, where are my sequences? Of course, referencing where are my dragons? Huh? Am I one? I'm 2 tiles away from Tenpai. No, am I though? Yeah, I am 2 tiles away from Tenpai. You have to get very, 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 very lucky with them. Oh my god. I mean, what am I doing here, man? Is this Tanya? No, it's not, because I'm gonna try to make use of the Dora. But this is our last chance of the dealer seat. Holy guacamole. This is a tough cookie. This is absolutely a tough cookie to crack right now. Yeah, sure, right? No, I throw away 9 of bamboo first, because if I draw into a 4 or a 5, that's way better than this 6-8 shape, right? So I'm happy keeping a floating 5. A floating 5, that's what they call me in the pool. If I was in high school right now, I would drink caffeine, but only to impress my fellow peers. You know what I mean? I would probably drink caffeine and be like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm old. Like, other kids aren't drinking caffeine because it's like bad for your growth or whatever. But me, I'm such an adult that I need it. Like, I think in high school, and I'm pretty sure this is a, maybe not a universal experience, but probably, at least Paramount Pictures. Ooh, entertainment industry joke. Ooh, this is not a universal experience, but I'm pretty sure it's like, you know, relatable at least. Like, all I wanted in high school was to be taken seriously as an adult. And that's hard, because as a high schooler, you're like, you know, you got all these hormones and like you know, you're making some bad decisions all the time and stuff and whatever. And so like, obviously you're not an adult, but it does at the same time. I think high schoolers have it very, very hard, because even though you are not an adult yet, it doesn't mean that you have to get belittled all the time. And I think that's why kids really, really appreciate it. Oh my God, you conned and you gave me 2 Dora. Now I cannot fold this hand. Like, I actually cannot fold this hand. And now this is sicko mode. Now that a gazillion and a half tiles get me into Tenpai. I can even accept the effing Animal Crossing new Dora. I have to call Riichi here. Please let me call Riichi. Oh, this is gross. Oh, this is gross. Oh, this is gross. What am I? The host of NPR's Fresh Air, the way I'm Terry Gross right now? What do I even do about this? How many 7s are visible? I mean, okay, there's 1 7 visible. There's a higher chance that we draw into a 5 of characters than we draw into a 7 of characters, I guess. And I still want to be able to accept 2 of characters, lofty as it might be. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, I guess they just stopped making good tiles at the Mahjong factory. Yeah, that's fine. No, I'll just watch this hand drip down the drain while being unable to do anything about it. Ah, yes, the Riichi Mahjong experience. Thank you so much. Can I have another? I mean, I want to cheat this. I genuinely want to cheat this just to try to get it. You're not gonna like this, but this is my move. This is my schmove. I don't know if this is right, but like, I want to fight for my right to party. I genuinely want to fight for my right to just stay in the dealer seat when it's all said and done. Are there any tiles where I'm like, I wouldn't discard that? I don't know. Okay. We wouldn't have been able to sumo there anyway, right? Regardless, we wouldn't have been able to sumo there. It's not a valid hand. Sumo only works if you... I'm folding here, and I don't know if that's right. I genuinely don't know if that's right. I had to make a game time decision. I'm so scared right now. I have none other safe tiles that I'm realizing now, though. I have no other safe tiles. Surely there's got to be something. And if you have a minute, why don't we go? Talk about it, fold about it somewhere only we know. This is very difficult. They conned into a Riichi as well. Nola Northwind, I could kiss you on the mouth right now. A lot of the 7s are gone, but like no 4s, hardly any 4s or 5s are shown. I hate this. I hate this. It passed. I could have stayed in Tenpai. Oh. That's on me. Ah! Okay, I need you to, okay, we're now in sole position of 4th place. Can you at least kill Right Lord to such an extreme extent? 3 red 5s, that's a start. That oh, brother. 2 rounds left. Maybe I should have fought for it a little bit more there. Maybe I should have fought for it. Yo, look at my starting hands though. Look at this photograph. It's so bad. It's so bad. It does not follow the rule of thirds. And that's a real photography reference, folks. 2 Nolan Northwinds. IF with that. IF with that. Throw the seat wind to your right, because if they pawn it, it doesn't skip your seat. Whereas, like, if they discard, and then they discarded east wind before you, then it's gonna skip your seat. You know, it's gonna skip your draw. And folks, we are gonna need every single draw that we can get our hands on right now. There is a sickening world where this hand beckons me towards half flush in the character suit. If all we draw, okay, if we get a Kiefer Sutherland, no, we're not going half flush in the character suit. This is just a sea wind and prey. Oh, but do we ever open up this hand? Like, don't we need to call? Oh, don't we need to call Riichi right now to try to get back into this game? 4,000 points. I can't accept the Dora. Oh, brother. Oh, this is bad. So, is there ever a world where I genuinely go for the half flush? This is sickening. This is sickening. Maybe it's okay to become the Joker. This is maybe a terrible decision, but I'm thinking about it rationally. We only have 2 rounds left in the entire game. If not now, then when, right? Why not us? Why not now? We got ball players too. Dan Giesling voice, right? So the 2 of characters, it's not an amazing tile. It's absolutely not an amazing tile. And you're looking at it and you're like, we're probably not going to get all triplets, but there is a world where we draw into 3 of characters. Even if we draw into 3 of characters, like a lot of 4s and 1s have already been thrown as well. It's not looking great for your boy in terms of just the potential here for the 2 of characters. We could always draw into 9 of characters. 9 of characters still feels a lot better, right? There's still there's still 2 of them left in the game right now. Huck 2 of them left in the game. A lot of 4 of characters being thrown. You hate to see that. You absolutely hate to see that. What else do we pray for besides safe passage into that good night? We also pray that we do not see the 2 of circles, because if we see the 2 of circles, we would absolutely have to discard the 2 of circles, and that's not a tile that I'm super keen on discarding. Call me the singer of the song Somewhere Only We Know, the way I'm not super keen about it. He's overusing the soundboard? No, I think he's using it just the appropriate amount. I mean, I don't know. I think that this is okay. We have to go for something here. I don't want to just roll over and die. And I think our hand, you know, if you think about like a few turns ago when we had like a 3 of bamboo and an 8 of bamboo and not a lot of good shapes in our hand. Oh, you're going for a flush in the circle suit maybe? You sussy baka? Don't lie to me, Walt. I mean, what do I even throw here? The 2 is so bad, but it's like, but the 9 is a terminal. Oh, this is spicy. This is Spice Town, USA. I don't know what you want me to tell you, but this is absolutely Spice Town, USA. Okay, if I wait on a single tile, which I might be forced. Oh! Unthinkable. Statistically less likely, by the way. The last 2 of circles in the entire effing game, by the way. Oh, and that's the worst case scenario. If you are gonna win this, I need you to kill Left Lord. Oh my god, you might be killing. Oh my god, I'm gonna get bailed out by the American taxpayer. I'm not gonna get bailed out. It's like, oh, now it's just a new person for me to try to overcome. Oh my god. This is horrendous. Yo, I need to talk to the manager. Our starting hands have been ass mode lately. This is unthinkable. Oh my god. And this hand, I cannot go for the half flush. Like, what? Character suit? Yo, I'm in shambles right now. You cannot look me dead in the eye and tell me earnestly that I need to go for a half flush in the character suit. I would call you a snake oil salesman. I would call you an absolute liar. Did I ever finish my point from like 2 minutes ago when I was saying like, yeah, it's why being a kid sucks, and I think it's why children really appreciate it. Why young adults really appreciate it when you talk to them like adults. Like maybe like, you know, give them the chance to rise to expectation, like, you know, to go to exceed expectations. Like, you think that they're just gonna want to shop at like PacSun or whatever, which is where I shopped when I was a teenager. And oh my god, I think at PacSun I tried on like the tightest pair of jeans that I've ever worn in my entire life. I'm gonna be real with you. It's a miracle that I still have circulation in my legs. One time at PacSun, this is sounding like one time at band camp, but I genuinely tried on like the tightest pair of skinny jeans that I've ever had in my entire life, and I live to tell the tale. I know. Is this really the worst day of my life, in the sense that the only way I'm gonna be able to make the Red Dragoon work is if I go for 7 pairs? Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, and then I speak it into existence because I'm a zuzzy little baka. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pairs for a verse, no album out. Sure. There's no other way for me to really get value. I mean, I could cut Red Dragon there, and then what? Go for Tenhou? Tenhou does not make a happy Yusong. Tenhou makes a fairly nonplussed Yusong, not to break out the SAT vocabulary. But, you know, PacSun brings me back to a certain age mentally. A Crosslord is going to open up their hand, and so does Right Lord. So you're telling me that these two vultures are going for the babyest Tenhou of all time, while I stick my neck, my back, my points, and my crack out for the stupidest 7 pairs that you're ever going to see in your entire life? Does this seem fair to you? How come the 99% of opponents get 100% of the good tiles? The 1% of opponents, excuse me. Bernie Sanders, but he's getting a little tripped up on his words. I mean, this is, you know, sometimes Mahjong is like that though. And it separates a good Mahjong player from a great Mahjong player. Sometimes you have to roll with the punches, and sometimes the punches are just really painful. Sometimes the punches are just really, really painful. Yeah, I really don't believe in this hand to get into Tenpai, right? On average, people get into Tenpai around 9 discards in, and we are past that. We're 11 discards in, and we know for a fact that players are advancing their hands, right? So this doesn't feel good. I'm not gonna lie to you, this doesn't feel good. 2 of Circles was recently discarded, and by recently, I mean, like, if you really stretch the definition of what recent could mean, yeah, sure. That's recent. Left Lord with the Riichi call. I wasn't paying attention. If that Riichi call came from the wall, then the Red Dragon was safe. But because it didn't, we have to play a lot more carefully with the Red Dragon now. I honestly should have been paying attention. This is why doing commentary while playing Riichi Mahjong is legit texting and driving. Like, you shouldn't do this, man. You absolutely shouldn't do this. 5 of Circles is safe. I'm gonna throw 5 of Circles. You're gonna give me a safe passage? 2 ships passing in the night? You're like, Yusong, I can't believe I listened to you just fold for 40 minutes today. Hey, sometimes that's what's gonna happen. And I think that, that one hand where we maybe could have pushed for, hang on. Vivian Westwinds, I'm so sorry, but we're not gonna get into Tenpai before the end of the round, even for 7 pairs, even for Tenhou. Like, there's no way we're getting back into Tenpai, folks. 6 of Circles, you are playing fast and loose. Oh my goodness. So what am I hoping for? I'm hoping that Left Lord deals into Right Lord or a Cross Lord. That would be muy delicioso. Sorry to get all Mr. International on it, Mr. Worldwide about it, but it's absolutely true. Left Lord, thank God I was cautious around the Red Dragoon. Oh my God. This looks bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. This looks horrendous. And all of our starting tiles, I cannot dream of worse starting tiles than this. Unthinkable. Unthinkable. This is, we need to draw, what do we need to draw? We need to draw White Dragon followed by Green Dragon. That's the only way where this hand is good. Should have cut Clint Eastwood first, again, for the turn skipping scenario that we were mentioning earlier. 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku. Don't make me laugh. Genuinely, don't make me laugh. My stomach is gonna start hurting because of how much I'm laughing at your absurd suggestion. This is painful, but you know, that's okay. That's okay. The one hand that I'm playing back in my mind is like, had we stayed in Tenpai, would it have made a difference? Why are you cutting the red 5 so early? I hate that. I genuinely, this is painful, folks. This is Pain Pecco. This is a Pain Pecco situation. A lot of Hololive references in the commentary today, but it's absolutely merited. Oh, and of course, Right Lord calls Spawn. So Right Lord, I don't think they have an amazing hand. I just think that they have like, or rather, I do think that they have an amazing hand. Not in terms of value, but in terms of speed. I think that this is probably like they have a 7-8 or a 2-3 in their hand. The same thing goes with the 5 of circles that they're willing to discard. I don't think that they have a Yakuman, right? Just like all honors or something, but you never know. We're lucky that the white dragon passed, I suppose. I don't even know if I want to fight for this hand. Like, what is this war for? You know what I mean? What am I making peaceful protests? Oh my. Half outside? This is so, oh my. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're not doomed, but it's like pretty doomed. Hey, am I a extremely celebrated rapper? Because I'm feeling like a doomed MF right now, you know? And hopefully that's not disparaging. I don't mean it to be a disparaging way. I just mean to say that in the comedic sense. This hand, okay. If you want to give me the chance, this hand is Riichi Pinfu Tanya. Maybe Sanshoku if we're nasty. If we're super, super nasty with it. This is not, this is, he's being mind broken by the game right now. Judge, he's being mind broken by the game. Is this legal to suffer such intense emotional and psychological pain? Why does a crosslord feel like they have the nuts right now? You have a half flush in the character suit. What is even going on? Like the beginning to a Crazy Frog song. Ring ding 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 pawn. Ring ding 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 Pinfu hands. That's off the top of the dome piece. I agree. It's pretty impressive. I'm not dealing into a Patsu. Like I understand. Like we're probably gonna lose this game, right? Like we're probably gonna lose this game. Our crosser's gonna go for it. Okay, that's funny. Not haha funny, but kind of tragic funny. Okay, our crosser is gonna go for it. So what do I need to happen right now? I have the need for speed. I have the need for a left lord to deal into a cross lord. That would be perfect. That would absolutely be the nuts. If the reverse happens, then I am mondo boned in last. Oh my god. Oh, I am mondo boned. I am omega boned. What am I fighting? Sans from Undertale? I mean, okay. What is that first draw, by the way? What is that first draw? Closed con on the 9 of bamboo goes hard. I need a direct hit Mongon on left lord or a cross lord. Direct hit Mongon? That's like half outside hand. Half outside hand. Red dragon. Dora Dora. That's 4 Han. I can fuck with that. And I get to call con if I do this. Right? Oh, but I should probably keep my hand closed, but I'm not. I have to go for the nuts. Because if we draw into green dragon as well, like we can, I mean, if we draw into green dragon right now, that's the nuts. But outside of that, like I need to be able to call con on the 9 of bamboo. I know that's a very, very lofty goal. Call me a celebrated podcaster the way I'm Jamie Lofty right now. But like this is the boat that we are in. We have to pray to the con gods, folks. This is okay. Half outside hand, red dragon, Dora Dora. 4 Han. I cannot run off of right lord. If right lord cuts green dragon, I literally have to let it pass. But if left lord or a cross lord goes for it, I think we got a full send. Direct hit on a cross lord actually gets us there. I hope other people like. I'm not giving up here. So like, if these other players have brains, then it's like, oh, we probably shouldn't give him the door. That's the only way he can win in a situation like this. Hang on, if I sumo isn't even enough, right? Like I don't even know what happens if I sumo right now. I don't think I can take the dub. I think I go into Zuzzy Ferriton jail. Like I'm not even joshing you. Thank you. Okay. We still, I mean, not the con that we wanted. Perhaps the con we deserve. If we sumo now, it's just a Mongon. I go up to 19.4 and you go minus 2,000. Second con. Vivian Westwind. But now my mini points go nuts. But even though my mini points go nuts, it's still just a Mongon, right? Oh, it's still just a Mongon? Just another manic Mongon. This is so unlikely. So what do I need now? I can't con anymore. I'm literally exhausted all my options in terms of going to Con Academy. And I didn't get a single good Dora. That's honestly some BS right there. I see you driving around town with the tiles I conned, and I'm like, forget you. This is the clean version. It's being able to be played on the radio. This is some BS right here. I need Left Lord to maybe disconnect from their Starbucks Wi-Fi and then time out and then accidentally discard the Green Dragoon. This is not a great situation to be in. I'm not gonna lie to you there. If we go to exhaustive draw and a Crosswords and Tenpai, there's another way that we can do it. Also, if we sumo on the very, very last tile, half outside hand, red dragon, under the sea, Dora. Dude, that's still just a Mongon. I can't believe it. How screwed I am. Oh my, are you for real right now? Oh my, okay, you know. Oh, if we get it from Right Lord, like, it doesn't even bring them below 30,000. That's the most painful part about all of this. But I don't think that you can fault me for going for this hand. I think that we are playing it to the best of our ability. Don't Ron me. Are you serious? Is someone really about to Ron right now? In this precarious of a game state, localized entirely in Principal Skinner's kitchen? This is a weird one, folks. I think we're about to go to exhaustive draw, and there's nothing I can do about it. I need a Crossler to lose their mind and discard the Green Dragon. But if I were them, I just fold here. I just fold right on out of Tenpai. Oh, that's such BS. Oh, that is such BS. But we tried. Imagine in your mind's eye for a second that like one of these tiles that we flipped up gave us one Dora, right? Then suddenly we have red dragon, half outside hand, 2 green dragons, and 1 Dora. Oh my god, how is it still just 5 Han? We needed to con into like 2 Dora. Oh my god, but we called 2 cons. I mean, oh, the elo not looking, it's still looking okay. That hurts. What did we learn from boating school today? We definitely learned something from this game, right? There's definitely lessons to be gleaned from this game. There was the one round where it was maybe an exhaustive draw where we could have done something. I dealt in here. I dealt in with it because it's Suji. Yo, you want me to gigafold right now? I'm not gonna gigafold. Maybe, dude. Okay, I'm fine with this decision. I'm like genuinely fine with this decision. Am I supposed to fold for 7 pairs? Even so, I'm going off of like Suji or just playing off of like terminals. I'm fine with that. If you can find some reasoning why I shouldn't be fine with that, let me know. This hand, maybe we could stay in there fighting, but like yeah, this is me staying in there fighting. You sussy baka. I cannot believe that you have 2 Dora. I don't know if I said this out loud, but in my mind I was like, you might have half flush with a few Dora. And I like going for this because, you know, you could win big monies. You could definitely win big monies there. This was an exhaustive draw that I folded that I maybe should have stayed in Tenpai. Did I ever have a chance to stay in Tenpai? No, this hand was hot garbage. I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of these hands were in fact hot garbage. You know what I mean? Like a lot of these hands were definitely hot garbage. Did I fold here? I did fold here. I am in Tenpai here. I am in Tenpai. I could have fought to stay in the dealer's seat. Wowzers. So I'm scared to throw the 6. And you're like, oh, you just threw it. Yeah, but that was, okay, I threw it and then they called Riichi. So I'm throwing the 6, it's cheat. Then there's the Riichi call. And this hand is not even valid, by the way. This hand is just to stay in the dealer's seat. Maybe it would have been worth it this game. what's his name, man? I mean, okay. How many 4s are visible? 2. 2. How many 5s are visible? 1. They could have a 4-5 so easily here. You have a single tile weight on the worst tile that I've ever seen, of course. How could I forget? But you have a Suji trap, which is kind of cute with it. And it's like, you know what? I would call this Riichi 2. All the 5s are gone. No one can have a 4-5. Someone might get cute with it and throw the 3. I can respect that. I can actually respect that. Oh, I can respect that so much. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. A Mana Planet Canal, Panama. Folks, is someone else in Tenpai? You cheat. Are you in Tenpai? Yeah, you're in Tenpai, but you don't have a valid hand either. That's so funny. This is terrible. This is terrible. Just up and down the board. I maybe should fight to stay in the dealer's seat. Oh man. Because that's my only way back into this game. But if I fold here and we go to exhaustive draw, it's like not that bad. And then like if I deal in here, it's actually horrendous. Because I deal into at least Riichi red 5. I think folding here is fine. I genuinely think folding here is fine. And if we had any sort of real firepower in the last few hands, like that's hot. You know what I mean? Then we can come back. That's a more sane comeback than I could have realized. And also, by the way, like, oh, this hand. Okay. Maybe I should have gone for a half flush just immediately off the rip. Maybe I should have kept Kiefer Sutherland. Kiefer Sutherland would have... I think Kiefer Sutherland actually came home. Oh my god. I think we do draw... In fact, draw into another one. Yeah, there it is. So, it would have helped here, maybe. How am I disconnected? I'm literally in the logs. This half flush, I mean, I don't know. It didn't pan out. I mean, obviously, you didn't need me to tell you that. Oh, man. It's hard to learn lessons from this. And also, it's like an hour-long banger. And so I don't want to just like look at all the discards because I think our like discard game recently, right, has been okay. You have a Giganto hand. You have a Dynamax hand right now. I would cut 3 here, or I would cut 8 or 9. You have a 7, 8, 9 Sanshoku. Open Sanshoku is not worth going for. I lost to this. Oh, dude. Also, by the way, when there were big swings, if these big swings had just like been localized entirely on one human being instead of 2 human beings, like isn't that kind of like, wouldn't that be incredible? No. You deal in here. Why? Because you have nothing else that's safe. Really? This is Suji. Yeah, this is your like safest bet right now. When was that 7 discarded? I'm honestly, I don't know. And the 3, you know what? I don't even hate this. I don't even hate this. All the 5s are gone. You could either have a single tile or the last 1, 2. It's really, really unlikely that you have the last 1, 2. So I like this. I like this. You can't have a 4, 5. Yeah, I do like this. Is the 3 safer in any world? 1, 1, 1. No, they could have a 1, 2 in the character suit as well. Oh no, I mean 6 passed. You can't have a 4, 5, but you gotta have a pair weight on the 3. The pair weight on the 3 is also scary. I think in terms of safety, yeah, you're supposed to throw the 3 of circles. It's honestly upsetting that it got you into trouble, and it's honestly upsetting that you didn't die a little bit harder here. Sometimes them's the breaks, folks. That's gonna do it for today's video. If you enjoyed the song or you enjoyed the genre, consider leaving a like and a comment. It helps out the channel a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more videos in the future. I stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 3 p.m. PST. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord and our VODs channel in case you can't ever make it live. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.